If you charge the sun at residential electricity rates, 10 cents per kilowatt hour, its bill for 1 second comes to $10.6 quintillion. That's more than the combined GDP of every nation on Earth for 1 second. And the sun? The sun isn't even the expensive one. Tonight we're opening the universe's ledger. Every cosmic event has a cost, in energy, in mass, in time, in money. And I've been running the numbers. Consider this your itemized receipt for existing in a universe that has absolutely no concept of a budget. Let's start with the small charges. Line item 1, solar operations. The sun converts 4 million tons of its own mass into pure energy every second. That's the equivalent of 880 fully loaded Boeing 747s vaporized per second, forever. It's been doing this for 4.5 billion years, and it's only spent 0.034% of its mass. The sun is, by any accounting standard, an obscenely efficient operation. But here's the kicker. NASA's entire budget since 1958, $666 billion, would cover approximately 0.0000006 seconds of the sun's energy bill. That's not a rounding error. That's beneath a rounding error. That's the financial equivalent of not showing up. Line item 2, real estate. The International Space Station cost $150 billion to build. Its habitable volume is 380 cubic meters, about the size of a 6-bedroom house. That works out to roughly $280 million per square meter. Manhattan's most expensive penthouses run about $50,000 per square meter. The ISS is 7,700 times pricier. The view is better though, I'll give it that. Line item 3, shipping and handling. Voyager 1 has been traveling for 47 years. Total program cost $865 million. Current distance from Earth, 25.7 billion kilometers. Do the math, and Voyager's shipping rate comes to 1.7 cents per kilometer. Less than 2 cents for interstellar delivery. The catch? Estimated arrival time at the nearest star system, 77,000 years. The universe offers competitive rates, but the logistics are aspirational. Now, those were the affordable items on the receipt. Let's talk about the premium charges. Line item 4, supernovae. When a massive star reaches the end of its fuel cycle, it releases 10 to the power of 44 joules of energy in a matter of seconds. Astronomers had to invent a new unit for this, the FO, because writing that many zeros was becoming impractical. At residential electricity rates, one supernova's energy bill comes to 2.78 times 10 to the power of $36. Let me put that in perspective. Global GDP is about $100 trillion. The supernova bill exceeds that by a factor of 22 billion trillion. If every human who has ever lived pooled every dollar they ever earned, you'd cover roughly 1 quadrillionth of the invoice. Late fees not included. Line item 5, gravitational disturbances. In 2015, 2 black holes, 29 and 36 solar masses, spiraled into each other. The merger converted 3 entire solar masses into gravitational waves. Peak power output, 50 times the combined luminosity of every star in the observable universe, for about 200 milliseconds. The most violent transaction we've ever recorded. And it changed LIGO's detector arms by 1,000th the width of a proton. The universe's most expensive event, logged on the universe's most sensitive receipt. But here's what really breaks the budget. Line item 6, the hungriest customer. The black hole powering quasar J0529 consumes roughly 1 sun per day, every day. It's been doing this for hundreds of millions of years. Its annual grocery bill, measured in solar masses, 365 suns per year. Nobody's auditing this. And if you think that's excessive, let me show you the capital expenditure section. Line item 7, infrastructure. A Dyson sphere, a shell around our sun to capture its full energy output, would require dismantling Jupiter for raw materials. The energy return 21 trillion times current human civilization's total consumption. That's not a payoff. That's ascending to a different economic category entirely. A Type 2 civilization on the Kardashev scale. For reference, we're currently at 0.73. We haven't even reached Type 1 yet. We're the cosmic equivalent of a startup that hasn't broken even. So if you had to pick one line item to add to this invoice, any cosmic event, any hypothetical scenario, anything the universe does or could do, what would you put on the receipt? And what do you think the bill comes to? Because here's the thing about this ledger. The universe didn't send us any of these invoices. We wrote them ourselves. From a rock orbiting an average star in a quiet arm of a mid-sized galaxy. We read the sun's energy bill. We heard two black holes collide from 1 billion light years away. We tracked a spacecraft's 1.7 cent per kilometer journey to the edge of interstellar space. The most remarkable line item on this receipt isn't any of the numbers. It's the fact that someone figured out how to read them. And if you want more cosmic accounting, you know where the button is. Keep drifting.